So therefore, letting go of your past. Today, you start to let go, release blame, forgive, and move on. How did you do yesterday? Do you feel that you are learning to let go of some of your past hurts and tune your self talk to a more positive channel? I'm so proud of you for loving yourself enough to do these lessons every day and to use your mirror work to reprogramming all the old tapes you have been playing in your head. Ever since we were little children, every message we have received, everything we have said, everything we have done, everything we have experienced has been recorded and stored in the filing cabinet in our core, our gut, our solar plexus. I like to imagine there are little messengers in there that all of our thoughts and experiences are recorded on tapes that the messengers put in the appropriate files. Many of us have been accumulating files with labels like I am not good enough, I'll never make it, I don't do anything right. We are buried under piles of old negative tapes. Today, we are going to surprise the little messengers. We are going to do our mirror work and send new messages to our core. I am willing to let go. I release blame. I am ready to forgive. The messengers will pick up these new messages and say, what's this? Where does this get filed? We've never seen this one before. Can you imagine how wonderful it would be if every day you learned a new way to let go of the past and create harmony in your life? My dear ones, you already started by doing your daily mirror work. Each day you are cleaning out layers, the blocks of the past. Each time you say an affirmation in front of the mirror, you are removing another layer. What are the layers of your past that are keeping you from living a fulfilling life? What are the blocks preventing you from forgiving yourself and your past? I think we have trouble identifying these blocks because we honestly don't know what we want to let go of. We know what is not working in our life, and we know what we want to have in our life, yet we don't know what's holding us back. I repeat this line. We know what is not working in our life, and we know what we desire to have in our life, yet we don't know what's holding us back. You know, the brain works in a very different manner. So there is a conscious mind, conscious part of the brain, and there is a subconscious. And between that, it's called the filter mind or a critical filter. So जो भी हमारी cognition जो हम बात करते हैं, we were talking about kids, their cognition gets developed. Cognition is nothing but your reasoning based on your experiences, your memory, your upbringing. So that is why it said, when it's, you should be very, very positive and not introduce your beliefs and impose your beliefs on your kids till the time they're 7, because that's the time the cognition gets developed. So the how the mind works is जो भी आपके फाइव सेंसेस से इंफॉर्मेशन है, वो उस फिल्टर माइंड या क्रिटिकल फिल्टर से सबकॉन्शियस में जाके स्टोर होती है. नाउ सबकॉन्शियस माइंड हैज अ लॉट ऑफ मेमोरी पैकेट्स जहां से रिस्पॉन्सेज भी निकलते हैं. सो इफ नाउ इट्स वेरी क्लियर, अगर कोई चीज हमारे को डेंजर में है, या if it's coming from the file I'm not good enough, it's going to be stored in that folder in your subconscious mind which says I'm not good enough. So there are folders, like you have your normal computer folder. So you have information regarding work here, you have information regarding this person here, whatever is your hobbies and interests. So that's a similar way how the subconscious mind stores. So it's got folders. So now if you start to send responses through your conscious mind, through your five senses, by doing this mirror work exercise, you are trying to confuse the filter mind where to send it to the subconscious mind. जब उसके पास ऑलरेडी उसकी कोई प्री डिटर्मिन्ड एरिया ही नहीं है, तो कहाँ भेजेगा? So that is where the mind gets, the conscious mind and the filter mind gets confused. So you are more working with your subconscious mind. So you will get the true answers and true insights into what is, and true guidance into what is right for you. It's a similar way, like in our emails, if we have these programs, if this email is received from so and so email address, it gets into that particular folder. Okay. But what if it's an email from an email address where it has, it's coming for the first time? So that rule has to be created by us for that email to go into which folder. So जिस folder के लिए mind के पास कोई past experience नहीं है, तो वहां पे it cannot apply any rule of the past. So a new rule has to be created. So this mirror work, when we are talking about letting go of your past, we are trying to determine a new rule to look at things. So when I say I release blame, हमने कभी blame तो पहले release ही नहीं किया. I am ready to forgive. We are always talking about the other person did this, the other person has done this, I have given so much. But we have never consciously talked about that I am willing to, I am ready to forgive. I release blame. I am willing to let go. This thought, this concept, this message has not been heard, has not come into the premise of the conscious mind and the filter mind or the critical filter. So it gets confused कि अब क्या करना है, because this is a new thing. Similarly, we were talking about pandemic. So pandemic is new. So nobody knows anything. So it's a question mark. अब क्या करना है? New variants coming. अब क्या करना है? Booster dose लगानी है, नहीं लगानी है. So whenever there is something new, there is always some confusion. Here we are going to take the benefit of that confusion and reprogram our mind so that it is able to let go of whatever unacceptable things that have been stored of the past memories, which has created that filter mind or that critical filter of ours, which is, decoding everything for us. So when we are doing those affirmations, and especially this chapter's affirmations, we are writing a new program. We are removing, each chapter is going to remove those layers and layers and layers of those conditioning and programming, and साथ में install a new program, install a new software. Everything in your life is a mirror who you are. Just as a mirror reflects your image, your experiences reflect your inner beliefs. You can literally look at your experiences and determine what your beliefs are. If you look at the people in your life, you will see that they are all mirroring some belief you have about yourself. If you are always being criticized at work, it is probably because you are critical and have become the parent who criticized you as a child. Remember, when something that's happening in your life does not feel comfortable for you, you have the opportunity to look inside and ask, how am I contributing to this experience? What is it within me that believes I deserve this? How can I change this belief? How can I forgive myself and my past and learn to let go and move on? Let's affirm, I let go of all old limitations and belief. I let go and I am at peace. I repeat, I let go of all old limitations and beliefs. I let go and I am at peace. As it says, life is an echo. So, whatever you see outside, it's coming from a premise which is inside of you. So, if you see somebody criticizing you and you are critical of that, just talk to yourself. Where is it that I have been so critical? What was that experience that that made me behave that way or made me react that way rather than respond in a different way? So जो भी आपके साथ experiences हो रहे हैं, they are your own self manifestations. Everything you see outside of you is a reflection of what is happening inside this brain. हर एक चीज इट्स लाइक अ प्रोजेक्टर, इट्स लाइक अ मिरर. जो आपके यहाँ चल रहा है वही आपको दिख रहा है. सी बिकॉज अगर मेरे को एक वाइट वॉल दिख रही है, आई रिमेम्बर, वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग, आई रिमेम्बर देयर वाज दिस message that was forwarded on WhatsApp long back, about 2 3 years back, wherein there was this shoe. A lot of people saw it of gray color and a lot of people saw it of pink color, and there was some reasoning. If you're this kind of a person, you will see gray, and if you're this kind of person, you will see pink. So what is that? It's whatever is here gets outside, and that's what you see. Because I remember I said, यार ये तो पिंक है, एंड भैया said, यार ये तो ग्रे है. मैं कहा यार कहाँ से ग्रे है? मेरे फोन में मुझे पिंक दिख रहा है, एंड सेम ही सेइंग मेरा तो पिंक, मेरे को तो ग्रे दिख रहा है. I researched on it. It had to do something with brain states and everything. But yeah, it was funny. But relating that to what we are reading here, everything you see outside is your own self. Because उस चीज को जो आपकी आंखें देख रही है, ये माइंड परसीव कर रहा है. ये माइंड किसका है? माइंड तो आपका है. सो अगर मैं आपको एक चीज दिखा रहा हूं या लाइफ आपको एक चीज दिखा रही है, how you perceive, what glasses are you wearing to perceive that is decided by your mind. So it's your own manifestation. Like we talked about last time, if there is this guy who's running in the mall and behind them there's a security guard running, so you will feel कि भैया there is something wrong, and the security guy shoots the other guy. You will say पागल हो गया, you know, he's a murderer, he's killed this guy. And after that you realize, you are told that the fact is that this guy was a terrorist and he was planting a bomb in the mall, and the security guard came to know of it and he was trying to catch him, but since he was trying to run away, so he shot him. And then you say the security guard is a hero. So आप किस glasses से देख रहे हो, आपका mindset क्या है, वही आपको दिखेगा. So whatever you see in others is your own manifestation. Life is an echo. It's a mirror working. It's a mirror at work. So if you look at people in your life, I repeat this line, if you look at people in your life, you will see that they are all mirroring some belief you have about yourself. So जो भी आपके आउटसाइड में हो रहा है वो कहीं ना कहीं आपके माइंड ने खुद ही क्रिएट किया हो. So your day 4 mirror work exercise. Stand in front of your bathroom mirror Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, allow all the tension to leave your body. Look at your forehead and imagine that you are pressing a button that ejects a disk of all the old beliefs and negative thoughts that have been playing in your head. Reach up and imagine that you are pulling this recording out of your head and throwing it away. Now, look deeply into your eyes and tell yourself, let's make a new recording of positive beliefs and affirmations. Say these affirmations aloud. I am willing to let go. I release. I let go. I release all tension. I release all fear. I release all anger. I release all guilt. I release all sadness. I let go of old limitations and belief. I let go and I'm at peace. I'm at peace with myself. I'm at peace with the process of life. I am safe. Repeat these affirmations 2 or 3 times throughout the day. Whenever any difficult thoughts arise, take out your pocket mirror and repeat these affirmations. Become familiar with them so that repeating them becomes a part of your daily routine. The power is within you. Your day 4 journaling exercise. I find that most of the problems in our life are caused by what I call the big four: criticism, fear, guilt, and resentment. In your journal, create 4 columns, heading each with one of the big four categories. Think about what role they play in your life. Write your thoughts and feelings about each category in the appropriate column. From step 1, take the 2 categories you wrote the most about and write down 10 positive affirmations in each category. For example, if one of the categories in is resentment, you might write affirmations like, I now choose to heal, to release all hurt and resentment. The more resentment I release, the more love I have to give. Everything in our lives is a mirror of who we are. Think of the people in your life who are the most challenging for you. What are the traits that bother you most about them? Write them down. Look at the traits that you listed in step 3. Write down how each of these traits mirrors a belief that you have about yourself. You might also want to jot down what you have learned about yourself in doing today's exercise. Your heart thought for day 4: I can let go. We create habits and patterns because they serve us in some way. It is amazing how many illnesses we create because we want to punish a parent. We may not be doing this consciously. In fact, in most cases, it is not conscious. But when we start looking within, we find the pattern. We often create negativity because we do not know how to handle some area of our life. If that's the case, ask yourself, what am I feeling sorry about? Who am I angry at? What am I trying to avoid? How do I think this will save me? If you're not ready to let something go, you really want to hold on to it because it serves you. It doesn't matter what you do, you will not be able to let it go. However, when you are ready to let something go, it is amazing how easy it is to release it. So just let go. Your day 4 meditation, a new decade, day 4 of the audio download. See a new door opening to a decade of great healing, healing that we have not understood in the past. We are in the process of learning about all the incredible abilities that we have within ourselves. And we are learning to get in touch with those parts of ourselves that have the answers. and are there to lead us and guide us in ways that are for our highest good. See this new door opening wide and imagine stepping through it to find healing in many, many different forms. For healing means different things to different people. Some of us have bodies that need healing. Some of us have hearts that need healing. Some of us have minds that need healing. So we are open and receptive to the healing that each person needs. We open the door wide for personal growth and we move through this doorway knowing we are safe, and so it is.